I don't understand. Why you got mixed up in all these things? I don't even know what things I'm talking about. But I wish I did.
That's trash.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of That's Cool, That's Trash, the podcast where we watch a psychotronic movie online, then get together on Skype to break down the crazy. I'm Matt Howell.
I'm Joe Kincher.
And we're blessed by a guest tonight. Please introduce yourself, sir.
Hello, my name is Devin R. Bruce.
And Devin is a friend of ours. I've known him online for a long time. We have yet to meet in person and hug. But
one day, Matt, I'm going to hug you so hard.
We've been internet friends for a long time now, actually.
Devin and I have been talking on Skype for like the last half hour.
Yeah.
And Devin, were you on Hard Rock Zombies, or what show were you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was on Hard Rock Zombies.
So you're a veteran.
Yes. Can I just say something?
Please.
Hard Rock Zombies is better than this.
What? Yeah, you're right.
Refresh my memory, Hard Rock Zombies. I don't think I saw that one.
I think you did. It was about a hard rock band going through this small town, and there was like Hitler. Wow.
Yes, that was the
Hitler and Ava Braun, and Ava Braun's a werewolf, and Hitler has like a family of freaks, like, and they
have inbred midget grandchildren who murder people, and then they're giant cutout heads because zombies fear brain. It's weird. It's weird.
This sounds like you were reading EC Comics and fell asleep in history class.
It does sound like that.
I don't think I saw that one. I'll have to go back and check that out.
Okay. At any rate, it was better than this, but that's neither here nor there. Tonight, let's talk about This. This is 1970, a 1970 film by Brad F. Grinter, who you might remember from my favorite Thanksgiving movie of all time, not Jack and Jill, Blood Freak. So this is a film he did a couple years before Blood Freak. This is sad because it is Veronica Lake, the great, I don't want to say great, but she was a popular actress.
I think she was a very good light comedian.
She was known for comedy roles like Sullivan's Travels and a couple other things, but she was also known for being in film noir with like Alan Ladd. They for some reason were paired together a lot. But she had a great career in the 40s.
I know why she was paired with Alan Ladd a lot.
I don't know either.
I do, actually. It's because Alan Ladd was super short, and she was one of the only people shorter than him.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, she was 4'11", and Alan Ladd was like barely 5'5". So anytime Alan Ladd needed to
he's like, I need to be a man. I gotta be taller. So they didn't do like the old. Usually they just dig a trench or bring in an apple box.
No, it was because they were both very short, and like Veronica Lake was like 4'11". Yeah.
Okay.
Was Veronica Lake in L.A. Confidential?
Yes, Kim Basinger was supposed to look like her.
Basinger. I mean, we could say her name a lot of ways, but yeah, like that was her, right? That she was supposed to be.
An analog, as far as I can tell.
Because of the blonde baby hair.
Yeah, she was a prostitute who was supposed to look like Veronica Lake. It's
called...
really interesting because I had just watched L.A. Confidential last week, and I'm like, right,
wow, holy shit,
Veronica Lake. Yeah.
So Veronica Lake was kind of known for she had a very distinct hair style that was called a peekaboo that made her look mysterious because like one eye was often like covered and
she kind of doubled down on like the Lauren Bacall thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Jessica Rabbit's hair is supposed to be a takeoff of Veronica Lake.
Totally.
Yeah.
So she had a great career in the 40s. So I didn't know this until I kind of researched her a little bit. I didn't know that she had mental illness. She was schizophrenic. And so that was kind of what made her career kind of fall off towards the end. She had issues with alcoholism, and she had mental health issues. So She didn't work much in the 50s at all.
Mm-hmm.
She did one comeback film that didn't work in the mid 60s, and then this was her. This is really heartbreaking to me. This was she wrote the profits from her autobiography that were published the year before this were made to finance this. This was in her mind was her big comeback film.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which just makes this kind of heartbreaking to me, but
oh boy,
that is super heartbreaking. Like to see executive producer Veronica Lake and just like, oh no, you thought this was good.
Mm-hmm. So
one of the other things I noticed because I looked up some stuff about this later, and apparently, according to things that I'd read, Brad F. Grinter was a nudist.
Yes, he was.
Okay, I didn't know this, so I don't know that we ever talked about this. Well, we never talked about Blood Freak, but it was like he was a nudist, and something I read said like he was really popular in the B scene in Hollywood because he would have like naked ladies in his place all the time, which I thought was fascinating. And I always find like nudism for some reason to be super creepy. Like it's super creepazoid to me.
You're oppressed.
I guess, man. I love clothes.
Why don't you love yourself, man?
I like wearing them. I like sitting on things and knowing somebody's bare ass hasn't been on that, like getting poo particles on it. It's nice.
So this is kind of a weird pair because this guy didn't do a ton of work. He did some acting. Prior to this, he had been in he had directed. Sorry, or it was the same year. He did a biker movie called Devil Rider. And he did a nudie film called Never the Twain, which I looked up.
Oh God!
No. Let me. I looked this up on this list, this blog list of lost movies, like movies you will never see. Apparently, it's about if Mark Twain time traveled to 1975 and went to a nudist party or a colony or something with someone else. Yeah, so that's my mission is to find that. And then
I read that
that is so much better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, me too. But I read that there was something. Somebody said they were soon to release these lost like nudist Grinter films.
So the film he did after that in 1975 was called Barely Proper. That's coming out like this year. They found a print of it.
Barely Proper.
So that's about a school teacher who has discovered that she's a nudist in her own time, and the the PTA fires her, and she like defends herself. In this.
So hold on. Barely Proper does not. Yeah, they don't. It doesn't involve time travel at all.
No.
What,
I'm not interested.
Or the Twain. I mean, Never the Twain shall meet, or whatever.
Never the Twain.
That doesn't have time travel. It's not like a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court. Where he's like, I've come to show you the way of clothes.
No, Twain comes to our time and goes to a nudist party. It's just one of those, vehicles for a bunch of scenes of people standing around naked and playing
Is Mark
tennis
Twain
and shit.
played by Hal Holbrook in this movie?
I wish.
Oh man, the award-winning one-man show.
Oh God.
Anyway, yeah. So
I was going to say we were getting off course, but then I was like, I remembered this movie, and it's kind of like roll with it,
Yeah.
I was like, this is better.
Yeah.
We do need to talk about it.
Okay, so in the credits, one of the first things I noticed, very obvious. Well, there's the cold open, but just to speak very briefly because it's not very interesting, but it in perfect B-movie style, it very much is like every single one of the actors you see plays double duty.
Yeah.
Like, the cameraman's an actor and the gaffer's an actor and the guy who did the music is in it, and everybody's like an executive producer or something, and an actor or something. So I thought that was kind of like when you see that, you look for that, and you're like, oh, we're in for a real treat.
So, yeah. So one question I had, and our old friend Kyle was supposed to be on the show, but he got held up tonight. Not robbed. He got held up at work. And
he works at a 7-Eleven, and
I asked him, I was like, trying to describe it, I said, I think Brad F. Grinter was the boss of the good guys. And then I was like, are they reporters or spies? Well, we'll get that in a minute.
Oh, the guy who looked like Walt Disney?
Yeah. That's
The guy who looked like Dumpy Vincent Price?
Yes, because in Blood Freak, he's the narrator who's chain smokes and talks to the camera.
Proselytizes.
And I'm pretty sure that's him, but in IMDb it says that is played by Phil Philbin, which I don't think is really his name.
What? Wait. So you're saying that reporter guy?
I'm saying the guy that answered the phone in the first scene of the movie, and
yeah,
that's
Brad Grinter.
I'm pretty sure that's Brad Grinter.
Yeah, that's absolutely him.
Is Phil Philbin the reporter who gets shivved?
No, I know the answer to this. I know the answer to this because I remember the first time I went through and I was looking for Brad Grinter in the actor credits, and he's not as himself. So Phil Philbin is listed as that actor because he's doing what those guys do all the time, where it's like what's his name? Our boy, incredibly mixed up.
Ray Dennis Steckler.
Yeah.
Cash Flag.
Cash Flag. He was doing a Cash Flag. So he was like, Phil Philbin? Yeah. Because there is no... In the actor credits, there is no Brad F. Grinter. And he didn't want... I think he was trying to do that thing where he's like, well, I'm directing this and, executive producing, and I don't want to muddy the waters by making it look like all the actors are also all the behind-the-scenes people, even though if you bother to look at the credits, that's exactly what's happening.
Nice try, Brad.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Wow.
Nice
It's
try.
impressive that he's like in the top 3 best performances in the film then.
I know.
Yeah. And if you had seen him in Blood Freak, you wouldn't know it. You just wouldn't expect it. And then in this, it's like, oh man, like he's really like, oh, you're a normal actor. Like it's not bad. It's okay.
Like you have conviction. It's weird.
Yeah. I was telling Kyle that he's a nudist, and he's like, is that why he's in Florida? He's like, what's with nudists in Florida? I was like, I don't know. I guess it's the weather, right? I mean, I don't... Anyway, so...
Got it.
Okay, so let's do a quick rundown, because this movie is...
Okay, so nothing happens for the first 40 minutes.
First hour. And it's an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nothing going on.
So somebody do the 3-sentence synopsis.
Okay.
So my question still stands, though. Were they spies pretending to be reporters, or were they reporters?
They were reporters.
For some reason, the police immediately calls the head reporter when one of the reporters is murdered.
Yeah.
And that's why I thought they were spies. Because, why would that happen?
Well, what kind of a reporter? I'm sorry to just jump around here, but what kind of reporter takes a body from the hospital to get closer to the story?
You work for the same agency. It feels like it has to be a reporter's, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Maybe it's like a Rupert Murdoch situation where where it's like, I own the press and possibly MI5. They
were hacking
Veronica Lake's phone.
You guys.
Got to get those, I don't know, boob pics or something.
Yeah, something.
All right, so one of you two jokers has to do a synopsis.
All right, so basically, it's super confusing. You have to watch it twice to even understand the plot. But essentially...
And not in a Bourne Identity way.
No.
No. In a, you're not paying attention to the basic humdrum conversation, thinking, oh, this will play out in an obvious way that I can, I get what's happening. But you don't, because you're distracted by the bad production value, and then you're like, oh, I guess that was important. So basically, in a nutshell, we see a guy arriving in an airport, and he's tracking another guy, and he goes to make a phone call to a reporter, and he says, I found this guy, and...
Shorter synopsis.
I can do it shorter.
Okay, take it.
Okay. A reporter is murdered researching some crazy South American political scandal. Cut to female doctor Veronica Lake, who is doing strange research with maggots to make people young again. Immediately after that, South American gangsters come in and get her to bring back their leader / commandante / they called him 3 different things. He was the leader, and he was the general, and he was the captain, and he was the big bopper, and he was everything. And then the second in command gets rejuvenated, and then is murdered. And then finally the big guy comes, and it's Hitler, who's been living in South America.
Obviously.
as you understand from the boys from Brazil. And then that's when you find out that Veronica Lake had somehow. This is the part.
This is
that
the
makes
M.
me
Night
very
Shyamalan,
confused.
M. Night
Veronica
Shyamalan
Lake.
twist.
Yeah, Veronica Lake's mother was experimented on using the same maggot techniques by the Nazis. So Veronica Lake grew up to be a doctor to work with these maggots on the off chance that she would be brought into a plot to rejuvenate Hitler with said maggots.
On the off chance that Hitler was still alive and living in South America and still pursuing that whole wanting to live forever thing. Because I guess that's what the experiment was like the Nazis were working on a thing to keep Hitler alive forever. Because it's like they'd go from it makes you look younger to it actually makes you younger. These maggots are not magic. They can give you a skin peel, but the idea that they actually physically make you younger it seems like a little further than I can allow my imagination.
All right.
Absolutely.
So when you pitch it this way, it sounds silly, but you really have to give it a chance, you know? I mean, like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That sounds dumb if I describe like, a guy gets his memory erased after a bad breakup. It's like,
Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing.
That sounds solid, and I would want that.
Okay. All right. So
we should just spend the next hour like thinking about like bad descriptions of like popular shit.
We have a feature that I forgot last week. So real quick, this is like part 2, and it was going to be a 2-part thing, but now it's going to be a 3-part thing because Kyle couldn't be here and Andrew couldn't be here earlier, so there's going to be another episode. But this is all part of kind of a comeback, big 70s variety show special to wish our friend Scott to get better because he was in a serious accident. He was hospitalized, and he's home now and he's recovering. But we wanted to cheer him up by kind of getting everybody together for the last a big thing and blah blah. So Scott, I hope you're listening and
hi Scott,
get well soon. Feel better.
Hey Scott, we're rooting for you, buddy.
Yeah, and don't watch this movie.
Do not watch this movie, Scott.
Everybody else needs to watch it though, but Scott, don't watch it. Seriously, don't watch this. Okay, so
fast forward to the 45-minute, 50-minute mark, and just watch.
I'd say the hour
watch
mark.
a couple of scenes with Veronica Lake and just feel sad about that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like you know how like you ever watch like a 2-part Rockford Files?
Yeah.
And so like
Can I tell you something?
Part 2, rock and roll will never die. Oh, really?
Wow.
Okay. So like when you watch what they do is with a 2-parter is when you get to this part 2, like okay, Rockford always shows like little scenes of like what's coming up. That was a thing they did in 70s TV shows. They show you little scenes like here's what you can expect from this episode, which is a bygone thing they don't do anymore. So now the part 2, they say last week on Rockford Files, Rock and Roll Will Die Part 1 or Rock and Roll Will Never Die Part 1, and then they basically get you up to speed. And most of the time when this happens, you're like, oh, well, shit, I should just start with part 2. Because, like, I get it. You gave me the broad strokes, and it was a lot of fluff, and now we're going to get to the real stuff. And that's how this movie is. It's like the first hour is like, huh? And a lot of what?
5-minute digest would have done just fine.
Yeah. Well, I wrote down, what did I put? I said, this should have been condensed from the 45-minute mark onward and turned into a 6-page story in EC Comics.
Yeah. My description of it felt long to me as I was saying.
I know. I was like, I almost said like, wait, no, I'll take it shorter, and then we just keep going around like, no, guy, doctor, sciencey, murder, lady, Hitler.
Haiku,
Nothing
shorter.
Matters. Nothing matters.
Okay, so
Veronica Lake makes me sad.
the one. I like that you just
God's gift, maggot.
The really funny thing, guys, is that you are actually slowly working towards the feature that I was sigging into.
Oh, really?
Which is one that Scott loves, and I neglected to do on the last episode. It's called In a Word. So we go around the horn, and everyone says in one word, just use one word to describe the experience of watching this movie or the experience of this film. Joe, you start.
Oh, boy.
In a word.
One word, huh?
Yep.
Unabridged.
I like it. Devin?
I usually love in a word, and I was racking my brain to come up with a single word to describe this movie. And I think it's freedom.
You don't have to, but can you elaborate a little bit?
Oh, because the original point of these maggot experiments was for Nazis, but this one is for freedom.
Yes.
No, was it freedom or democracy? Democracy. Sorry, it should. My one word is democracy.
Okay.
Or just America. It's like this is American maggots, man.
Yeah. If I could do two words, it would be who cares. But democracy
How about
is
this?
my one word.
How about finally?
Finally. Oh, how about Hitler?
Oh, I got one. How about Shyamalan?
Shyamalan. What's yours, Matt?
Wow.
That's hard, right?
I make a point of not thinking of one, and I usually just pull one out of my ass, but I want to say stultifying.
Stultifying. Ooh, that's a good one.
This movie was like just watching like a bucket of molasses that's been tipped over just slowly spill out. I don't know. It just it was rough, man. It was just a deconstruction of movies.
Ugh.
But not like in a cool movie class.
No.
101.
And the worst thing is there were so many takes that were like 5 seconds too long. Ugh. Like the director was like, and cut.
Yeah.
It's like,
hey, did we get enough of that? Did we get enough of that hanging jacket in this shot? A lot of that.
So just a lot of Veronica Lake looking at that dude for like 3 seconds too long.
Yeah. So
how about I would say if you wanted to go highfalutin, you'd say something like if it were a dissertation, it would be abstruse, maybe.
Abstruse.
Yeah. This is very if you were being very kind and very scholarly about this film. It's very abstruse. Like you really have to dig for the gold.
Yeah.
You gotta, by which I mean sift through the shit.
Yeah.
To find more shit.
So like the last movie we watched was Sledgehammer. It was the first shot on video horror movie with theatrical distribution. It's from like '83. Last week we watched that, and like half the shots were literally like at 50% speed. So it was. So there was like these things like there'd be like an establishing shot of the farmhouse where the movie takes place, and it would be like literally 2 minutes, and nothing was happening. And then other things would just be like people walking, like holding hands. Just in slow motion, the killer carrying a sledgehammer in slow motion, swinging a sledgehammer in slow motion, dodging it in slow motion. And so we were joking about like, if you actually just put this all at 100% speed, it'd be like a 40, 35-minute movie.
Well, you have to wonder if maybe that's what happened. Is somebody shot the footage and was like, I've only got 40 minutes.
Probably.
How do we make an 80-minute running time? Run at half speed.
Or
somebody like saw a Terrence Malick film and just had what's super wrong takeaway.
Okay, so that was Sledgehammer, but this film I was trying to figure like what's wrong with this? Like
so much.
So here's if you haven't seen it, barring Scott, you need to see it. So pause the podcast, go to YouTube, look up Flesh Feast. For some god unknown reason, it says Drive-In Classic, which
Drive-In Classic.
This is not.
It is. It's neither of those. It's not Drive or In or Classic.
I don't think it had much distribution. I think it's not a. It's a pretty obscure little turd that just kind of floated up because of the internet, basically.
If this came out in the '80s, it would have been straight to video.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Did you see the comments on the YouTube? I don't normally read.
No, I never read those
the comments, but I checked out the comments on the YouTube page, and one of the people was like, "Yeah, I got the DVD of this. It looks exactly the same."
Oh my god!
Like the
that's
DVD is the VHS transfer.
God. I've been into these movies for a long time. Before BitTorrents, in the early aughts. Like, I spent way too... I was single and I was paid well for my job. I spent way too much money buying bootleg DVDs. And, I'll show some of these things to you guys sometimes, but, they're like clearly like a dub of a dub of a dub. There's tracking at the bottom and the top. There's Greek subtitles like burned into them. Like I've been burned so hard on bootlegs, so that doesn't surprise me at all. But that's why I love now, because I go to Cinemageddon and I can download the most insane, bizarre movies. You know, E.T. porno. You can get an E.T. porno if you want to see it. It's from South America. Yeah. But, you know, it's free. Nothing costs anything. So it definitely ramps up the experience. We're not paying $20 for shit like this.
But don't you lose the experience of, like, you've actually invested the money, so you feel like you need to emotionally invest in the film just a little bit? Like, I didn't pay anything for this except for an hour of my life that I'm never going to get back. Like, I feel like if I paid $5, I'd feel like, well, there's sunk cost in this. I have to enjoy parts of it, right?
I totally understand what you're saying, but I go to the other extreme of it, where it's like, I sent away for a paper copy of this guy's catalog of bootleg movies. I was on the floor with my feet up like a little teenage girl, circling stuff and imagining, like, oh, what's this like? I bet this is so good. I'm going to get this and this and this. And you circle them, and you have little stars and little notes in the margins, and you mail away, and you send your $75 for your 4 movies, and this is one of them. No.
Ugh. Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, though. I totally do. I love the hunt, and the internet has removed a lot of the thrill of the hunt for me. But in this case, it's like, well, I don't miss the hunt.
No, not for this anyway.
No, this is you know, it's like getting a cross-eyed hooker. Like, yeah, I'm glad I'm married. That didn't work out so well. So anyway, here's.
Hey, is Joe still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
He's letting me babble. So real quickly, this movie does not have any location audio. It's all been replaced.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Which for some people is a deal breaker. I know some people who listen to the show are like, is it dubbed? And I'm like, well, it's American, but yeah, it's dubbed. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm like, really? Because like that's like half my favorite stuff is dubbed. I just like the audio because it's so terrible. But this one broke me in some other ways, some visual ways. It looked like you got completely stoned and then went scuba diving, and that's what you're seeing this movie underwater. Like it this isn't even about the transfer or the quality of the print. It's just
it's just badly done.
It's just badly shot, badly.
Like, I mean, when I said, I really wasn't kidding. Where it was like when I went to the second time to watch this through, I was like, oh,
God bless you.
That's where, I didn't make it all the way through the second time. I have to admit.
You're just a man.
Oof.
But, I'm a human. But, like I was like, oh, that was the thing I was supposed to be paying attention to. Were you picking up on this plot point? Because I would read a synopsis and they're like, I didn't get that she was like out of an insane asylum, but they do bring that up. Like, oh, this guy got her out. Like, I guess you can do that. Like, I vouch for her. It's cool. And never picked that up. Never picked up. Like, I was so lost in the bad production value, literally, that I had missed all these clues that they bring him up once and then assume you've got it. It's like if you went to a party and someone's like, "Okay, Matt, this is Devin, Joe, Kyle." You know, like just went around, like named the 20 people in the room, like got it. Mm-hmm. You're like, yeah,
I guess.
And then you're expected to like,
and when they were making references to don't tell them about your mother, like I knew Hitler was coming in this movie. Like I knew Hitler was coming in this movie, and I literally thought that it was like, don't mention your mother because she's Jewish. And I'm like, oh, okay, well that would have been an interesting backstory for the Veronica Lake character. Oh no, it's so much more bonkers than that. It's so much more bonkers than that.
There's so many, story-wise too, it's like there's missed opportunity because it's like there's all these points where, like I said, it really gets going at the 50-minute mark, and that's, I'm being generous, but but if you started there, like the premise, like a B-movie premise of maggots eat flesh, make people younger. Start with that.
Yeah.
Show me that as a special effect, and then that's where your movie starts. It's like when they tell you in like writing 121, where you write a thing and blah 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 blah, and like at the bottom of the first page or end of the first, by the second paragraph, it's like that's what you really want to write about.
Yeah.
That's how this movie feels. It's just like ambling and like we have this idea of a plot and let's just shoot some like B-roll and some stuff and like we'll figure it out and we'll cobble it together. And then they never like went back. Like they never said. like instead of saying, "Oh wait, shit, this is where the story is," they kind of said, "Well, but we shot all this, so we have to use it because you use everything you shoot. That's how you make movies, right?"
It's like Die Hard, but it's like I live across the street from Nakatomi Plaza. I'm going to tell it from my perspective.
Yeah,
everything seemed pretty quiet, and there was an explosion. The end.
Yeah, I stared out my window, and then I was like, nothing for a long time, and I made some soup, and I was like, wait, what was that? Yeah.
And
a guy just jumped off the roof and flew into a window. He had a fire hose tied around his waist. Yeah,
all these police cars showed up, and then there was a helicopter.
I just don't know which chunky soup to have. I love the hearty soups. Is it the bacon or cauliflower or the... Yeah, it's just, God.
You ever dip a pizza pocket in a chicken noodle soup? It's really something.
So this movie has all good psychotronic, sci-fi horror movies have pseudoscience in them. This one looked to me like they just basically went and borrowed something from a dance club as their feature. Like, what do we do to make this a lab? What if we get like this thing that has like kaleidoscopes inside of like a light bright and some light bulbs behind it?
It looked like
that made no sense. Like, I don't know what that was supposed to be.
It was like different. It was a spectrum of light that affects the maggots much like the climate affects humans.
That sounds like is that a direct quote from the movie?
I believe so. Yes.
It looked like for the listener, it looked sort of like this geometric kind of thing, like maybe I don't know.
I
thought of Kandinsky.
It looked like a strobe light flashing through a broken stained glass window.
Yeah, very stained glass window. It looks like something that would actually. I thought Kandinsky, and then I was like, but like more geometric, but it had like a modern art feel that really didn't belong in a lab, and it actually would not have been out of place in Invasion of the Bee Girls.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like in that lab, yes, totally buy.
Yeah.
In this lab, you have to, it's in a basement, and it all looks like the walls and the door and everything are, I think, patinaed badly to like they're supposed to be metal, but it looks like somebody like did this kind of like rough shot like black spray paint primer, and it looks very much like a high school production when they're trying to do like stonework or something. Like, it's
and there's a dryer in the back corner, and there's a gurney with sample trays on it. Like, it's just like the lowest budget high school evil scientist lab that I've ever seen.
Tubs.
There's a room with chains like hanging so they can hang body parts to dry, I guess.
Which apparently are invisible until you actually look directly at them.
Oh, like that was amazing.
When that young nurse comes in and she's looking all around, and like they're clearly like they're in the foreground.
It's in the foreground for us, but not only that, it's literally the only thing happening in that room.
Yeah.
So it'd be like if you walked into an empty room, picture like somebody just moved out, but there's chains and body parts hanging on them. Like, your eye is immediately going to go to that. Instead, she's looking all around like in an improv-y kind of like, as if
what's this table do?
Like, like you do when you walk into a room and you look up at the ceiling and you kind of like look at it like it's all full of mystic clouds. And like
that, honestly,
it was crazy.
Well, it's like Ed Wood, right? I mean, like, they weren't using the audio, so
no.
So you just imagine him kind of standing off camera, like, okay, you walk in. No, you don't see the body parts. No,
don't look at it yet.
Don't look at the wall. Look at the wall. Turn slowly. You're scared. You're not that scared. No.
That is honestly one of my favorite moments in the movie, when she discovers the body parts and then screams and screams and screams and then like goes to the door and then she realizes, for blocking purposes, my face needs to be like looking at the camera, and so she turns around and continues to scream as she closes the door. Like, it's
she
the
backs out
weirdest
of the door,
performance.
So
yeah.
It's also,
they've got to see my face for the last 2 seconds of this shot.
It was totally like Tim Burton's Ed Wood, like, okay, Tor, you have to get through that doorway. You're very sad. Okay, you're not that sad, but you have to get through that doorway. You have to keep moving forward.
You're sad, like, not like your dog died, but like breakfast was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
So there's also a very cheap like way of building suspense. It's like anti-Hitchcock. Like, there's the thing, we see it, so we're like, whoa, and then, but it's like to like build up this tension or kill time. I don't know. However their films work, it's like, oh, draw it out. She looks around and like, as if we're supposed to be like, oh my God, she doesn't see it. It's right there. She's going to freak out when she sees it. It's not happening. It's just like, oh, you're a dummy.
No,
Yep.
it's the worst. It's the worst kind of suspense. It's not suspense.
It's not suspenseful.
Like, there's no way anyone could not see that. It's not obscured by anything.
So I find it disturbing that we're so deep in the show we haven't played a clip yet.
Oh, yeah. We should play. Are we going to play the eye patch clip, or we have the very first?
Play whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to play that intro clip, if we're going sequentially, but the eye patch clip is more like, oh, that's one of many things where I was like, oh, I'd way rather see a movie about that.
Yeah, I would much. Well, play it, and then I want to say, like, it makes no sense.
So, Devin kind of set up contextually this for the audience, so just like what they're going to hear.
I don't even know if I can. Like, they're working. Like, there's this kid who used to have an eye patch, and then the maggots ate his eye better. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Oh, I think what it's supposed to be is the nurse who is the spy,
right?
Who is the spy? Because there's 3 nurses, and she's one of them. Her day job, she's working at this hospital place where like there's elderly patients, and trust me, this took too much just to figure this out. So she was the one who brought in the leg or whatever, and they're like, it's not enough. We need a full body to make this, make sure that the maggot thing works. So she's trying to get. So it's all this is a segue into, hey, we're at a family hospital type place with this lady.
And then she's going to take the cadaver.
The boss, and she's like, yeah, it didn't work. No, she needs a full body. Yeah. Okay, and that's how she sets up a van comes to help her sneak this body away. So we actually probably should play the 25-minute stamp clip right after that, because it's like it just follows that one pretty much.
Right.
Okay, so we get to hear just a little randomness from a patient and the legitimate cover job that the nurse spy reporter has, and then we're going to hear. Like Joe said, the limb or whatever, the hand or whatever is not enough, so she has to bring a whole body. So she sneaks a fresh corpse out of the hospital to
in a wheelchair
facilitate.
Yes.
Yeah, like Weekend at Bernie's. Okay,
exactly. Weekend at Bernie's. I think this was the inspiration for Weekend at Bernie's.
Sorry.
Look, Daddy, I don't have to wear my eye patch anymore.
That's wonderful.
We'll see you next week, okay? Bye-bye now.
So it's just a little taste of some of the dubbing, which I love. I'm a big fan of the dubbing. Here we go with the body sneaking.
Do you know how to get to...
No. Taking one of the patients for a walk today? No. Oh, her glasses are falling off. Never mind. I'll take care of it. Thank you.
Like, wouldn't it have been better if she said yes?
Yeah,
Taking one of the patients for a walk, are you? Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's totally what I'm doing. Yep, that's what I'm doing. What you said. Yeah. And so she's like, nope, just wheeling a dead body out. Why did I say that out loud?
Like, what is the better option? Taking one of the patients for a walk? No, there's literally nothing else it could be.
Going piano shopping.
So
yeah,
I like the first half an hour, relatively speaking, because there's just some nonsense, some really bad dubbing, some really obvious exposition. For me, it really bogs down in the second act where Benito Perez and his Cubans. I know there's South America. Hitler and the Nazis are in South America, Brazil, and elsewhere. But I believe because they mentioned
the actors are Cuban because they're in Florida. So
but the actors aren't. Well, maybe the actors are Cuban, but the ADR actors are not Cuban.
No.
Well,
hello, my name is Jose.
Okay, let's double back because I think you guys might be wrong, but it doesn't matter. But let's listen to that first scene when the other reporter / spy guy is reporting in and he gets killed in the airport, because that's the arrival of Carl Schumann is really what that's the MacGuffin.
Yeah.
First thing we see in the movie.
Casey here. Dan. About time. I'll transfer to rewrite. You can feed the story right through to them.
Wait, Ed. I've got a tremendous story in very little time. The key man in the whole thing just got off the plane from South America, and I don't want to lose him. Does the name Carl Schumann ring a bell? That's the man. Munitions.
Dan, can't you call him what you got?
Listen, he'll be clearing customs in a few minutes, and I don't want to lose him. I may have to hang up quick.
All right. Get me the file on Carl Schumann. Listen, Dan, the minute you get him settled, get to a telephone, okay?
Yeah. Meanwhile, you'd better start checking on Schumann's local connections. I don't have complete details on the plot. But from what I do know, it may be the biggest and most ambitious thing we've ever seen. Remember, he's the guy who almost got that big shipment of arms through to Castro. Before he found out that Castro was a commie, yeah. Look, I'll stay right on the job like I told you and report in as fast as I can. You get going on your end. Okay, look, Casey, I can't do much more talking now.
Don't worry, Dan. We'll follow this up all the way. Carl Schumann, right?
Right.
We have a file on him. I'll check it out. Meanwhile, you be careful, understand?
Now, can I just say, what the listener is missing in this riveting segment
Please do. Yes.
is that while this guy is talking on a payphone, to the immediate left of this dude, a 7-foot-tall, 400-pound man is just hanging out in the payphone booth next to him, then walks into the caretaker's office, comes out in a perfectly tailored janitor's suit.
Mm-hmm. And he's got a mop or a broom.
And he's got a mop and a mop bucket, and he's slowly mopping the floor, and then pulls out a shiv, and as he pulls back on the mop, that's when he stabs the dude. Yep. Super clean, gets away clean, like an awesome super spy, like an awesome 7-foot-tall, 400-pound super spy.
Who looks eerily like Michael Madsen when you first see him.
Yes, he does.
Yes,
like
that's
he pulls
right,
up, and it's like he has that
like
same
Michael
like squinty, like slightly crooked Michael Madsen face, and what the fuck?
I thought the exact same thing. That's hilarious.
Like he hangs out for the first 20 seconds of that phone call looking super suspicious, and then comes out. It's just like, oh, this is terrible.
If you were going to make that phone call and you're like, oh, fuck, they're on to me, blah, blah, blah. Like, wouldn't you shut the phone booth door?
There's no time. He's got to file that story / report.
But he's like, hey, everybody, I've got a super secret thing I have to talk about. It's crazy. Also, I had written this note because I was like because of the overdub, it reminded me of those little video game narrations that they do, the little filmed things.
Oh,
yeah. Cutscenes.
The exposition things. What are they called?
Cutscenes.
Yeah, the cutscenes. Where they're like, "Hey, I've got a blah 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 blah," and they're like, "Okay, well, meet me at the checkpoint." You know, it's like this kind of like weird stilted thing, and it reminded me of like Golgo 13 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. That's reference.
Yeah, this is totally like
makes sense to anyone.
Resident Evil or anything.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like when they
Umbrella
first
Corporation is taking over Raccoon City.
Yeah, like old, because Golgo 13 was like an old Nintendo game, and it was one of those first like you're a super spy, and you go through and it would have these little cut breaks that would be the narration and ostensibly the story of what you were doing, and it would have those like hey blah 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 kind of things. But I thought that's bananas, and it's like kind of like it's a bummer because it's kind of promising in a dumb way. It's like, oh, okay, we have like a little thriller on our hands, and then it's like, oh no, sorry, I misled you. Nothing's gonna happen for 40 more fucking minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of how that feels.
A nurse finds love. Does that not count for anything in your cynical heart?
Yeah, but until he kills the guy, until the guy like gets his face maggoted off and becomes young, and then gets Randy and tries to rape that girl, and then he comes back and like kills that guy.
Can I ask a weird question?
Is rape wrong?
No, that's not the weird question. But please, Matt, answer rape? Joe's question.
I do have a clip for that, but
oh, do you have a clip for that?
Well, I have a Max Bauer clip where he's getting amorous in a completely apparently Nazi way.
Yeah, the Nazis.
Okay, so I can ask it after that clip.
Okay,
Can I play that clip and then I'll ask.
So as we mentioned, the number 2 undergoes the maggot rejuvenation procedure first. He's young and he's also randy, and he likes one of the nurses. So we're going to hear a little bit of a Nazi love play.
Do you think that I am handsome?
Yes, very handsome.
Ah, that deserves a kiss.
Hey now, Mr. Bauer, you're supposed to rest.
It has been a long time since I have seen such a pretty Fräulein.
Mr. Bauer, you're hurting me.
Perhaps you deserve to be hurt a little. You know, when I was a young man, as I am again, the girls enjoyed being hurt.
Dr. Frederick!
So this is the point I think in the like 4 theaters is played where you start throwing popcorn at the screen and booing and hissing.
Yeah, it's really
it's
terrible.
also, I just thought of like the least controversial thing you could ever possibly say in one sentence that involves both Nazis and rape is, well, if there's one thing Nazis know, it's how to rape.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's and clumsy technique, right? Like,
Really
hey,
clumsy.
am I handsome? Am I handsome? Yeah, sure, you're handsome. Oh, that deserves a kiss. Like, did you, like, you got rejuvenated. You weren't fucking born yesterday. That's your game?
Yeah.
Dude?
In the war, we call them joy divisions.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God.
That's rough.
Shit. Keep it
First of all, you cut away from one of my favorite lines in the movie, which was, "I told you not to scream," which he never told her that.
I did, sorry.
He said it with his eyes. He's like, don't scream when I rape you, my eyes said.
Don't scream while I hurt you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Please don't scream while I rape you, said my eyes.
Yeah.
God.
Well, if you know what, if they had turned on exposition radio, maybe that exposition radio would have told them that.
So I didn't. I love exposition radio.
Beep, 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 beep. This
Can
just
I-
in. Here's everything that happened. On
Can I ask?
3 convicts have escaped, considered dangerous, and
Yeah.
Previously on exposition radio.
Here's my question about Max Bauer.
Does he ever stop?
Is Max, because Max Bauer, well, is it the name that you want to touch? My question
You
about
must
Max
never
Bauer is he's the second in command of the Nazis in South America. Is Max Bauer a code name for a different Nazi officer? And
Yeah,
if
Goebbels.
so, which Nazi officer is
Say-
Max Bauer? Because I legitimately had a 3-minute conversation with my friend Kim about it, and then we realized nobody cares.
no, they.
I'm going to say Rudolph Deals, end of story.
Deals, okay.
But I don't know.
So
I mean, just because he seems younger and like fitter. Like Goebbels is a great big fat person, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Hitler does sell out at the end. He sells out some of his co-conspirators or whatever, and Max wasn't mentioned.
No.
He's a completely fictional, right, construct.
See, I thought that Max Bauer was a code name for like Goebbels or Himmler or something.
Oh, I see.
Right,
what you're saying.
because
Sorry.
they were worried that like Himmler would come back, the state of Himmler would come back and sue them. So like, we have to make like a Jackie
defamation of
Jomp-Jorp.
character.
Yeah, a Jackie Jomp-Jorp type of situation.
Jackie Jomp-Jorp.
They're like, oh no, it's not Himmler, it's
Cash
Bauer. Yeah,
Amadeus,
Max
Wolfgang
Bauer.
Amadeus.
totally made up.
Max Bauer. Every time I heard Max Bauer, I
I thought of The Simpsons too.
I thought of
Yeah.
Simpsons Max Power. It was making me crazy.
every single time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like great name, dude, but
So I went to the trouble of making 2 clips of whatever nurse falls. Okay, so Benito Perez.
Yes.
What? I feel like I just like when that happened, when they arrived in that act, I just shut down cognitively. Like I just, why are they there? Why are they under house arrest? Like what's going on?
They're there to make sure that it's all going according to plan, because I guess they're on some kind of timetable.
Well, it's the Fourth Reich.
Yeah, like that's literally all I could figure out. Other than I think that you were supposed to, like, it might have been supposed to be foreshadowing, like, again, the Boys from Brazil business, where, you know, like Hitler was hiding out in South America. Oh, why are these Latinos showing up? Like, is that it? Because I couldn't figure that out either.
It's a bullshit thing to like build fake suspense and build out time, because it's like, now they can't run away. They have, and it's to increase the time crunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, now here's this guy from nowhere that we didn't know existed, and he wants to see the lab, and we can't show him the lab, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, it has to happen tomorrow, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, well, now I'm further hindered from pulling off my plan. Except we don't know what the fucking plan is, because they don't tell us shit of what's going on. And so we can't be like, oh, no, now she's really not going to be able to pull off her plan. Because we don't know what the plan is, so we're just like, oh, this is par for the course apparently. Like, well, this should be fine. I mean, all you're doing is like growing maggots or something. I don't understand. Yeah. So we don't have. It's actually a thing that would have worked better if we were in on it with them and we knew the full end game.
Yeah,
absolutely. Right. And also,
because it would have been like Valkyrie. It would have been like Valkyrie, where it's like we know he's trying to blow up Hitler, and we're like, oh fuck, dude, he's gonna get caught, and like, you know how quick, like, oh, can he do it? You know,
Devin,
like, can he pull off the plan?
Devin, speak.
No, it's fine. It's just that the whole second act is doing nothing except delaying Hitler from showing up. Like, that's all it's doing.
Which, during World War II, would be a great thing.
Absolutely.
For a movie, it's terrible.
Fantastic thing. But in this movie, it's literally just, listen, we're concerned, and you don't want him to show up here. We actually do want him to show up here. Everyone wants him to show up. The viewer wants more Hitler. Veronica Lake wants more Hitler. Everyone wants more Hitler.
We bought his favorite soda and cookies that he likes. Like, he could just hang out here. It's a big house.
Yeah,
make himself comfortable, and like, when we're ready,
come and supervise. It would make it easier.
Yeah, we can monitor your vitals, get some shit out of the way, you know, some little prelims, and then we'll take you down to the basement. We're ready for you, and we know the process works, and it'd be way easier. It's like, no, bring it on.
Okay, so what's better, this movie or They Saved Hitler's Brain?
Ooh. I feel like They Saved Hitler's Brain is better just for like his history's sake.
Well, it's also a technically much better film as far as production.
Yeah,
value.
Right. Also,
it's actually pretty gorgeously shot.
Yeah, see that counts.
It's competently filmed.
Yes.
Like there's not establishing shots that happen for no reason.
It's two movies that were cut together. One of them is beautifully shot and well produced, and the other one's kind of a hacky, stupid thing cut in. So even though I didn't particularly like that movie, it felt like it made a lot more sense. But it also kind of gave you the Hitler blue balls.
But I'm going to say that I'm going to agree and say
that. Which is copyright Matt Howell.
Hitler blue balls.
Yeah.
Hitler blue balls. I was very concerned that that taking me out of context saying everyone wants more Hitler was the worst thing that could have been said in this episode.
But
I think
blue balls is
Hitler blue balls may have just beat that.
I feel like, Your Honor.
I'm a simple country podcast.
I have seen so many psychotronic movies that promised Hitler, and he only showed up in the last reel.
I've never met a Hitler or even seen one. I'm going to agree with you guys.
Webster's dictionary defines Hitler as...
The dictionary. Webster's defines Hitler as a very bad man. I'm going to agree with you because nothing could be worse than this movie. So if that, I don't think I've seen They Saved Hitler's Brain, but if it's even competently shot, it's better than this.
Well, it's bizarre to me. There's this subgenre of psychotronic films in the mid '60s through like the early '70s that are basically Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Hitler. Where it's just like, where the fuck? I don't know. He's coming. He's going to be here soon. Blah, blah, Hitler, Hitler. And then you get some dude with a bad haircut and a fucking paste-on mustache. He goes, no, mein Gott, nein, schnell. And then, the end.
Rachel Dratch! It's like, you know what it is like, I think maybe the actual conspiracy that survived beyond then, probably started then, about like, yeah, man, Hitler's like alive and living in Argentina.
You know that, right?
Like, and that's probably totally exactly what it sounds like. It's like dudes doing bong rips, like smoking pot, and they're like,
And like Walt Disney's fucking frozen. I bet if Walt Disney's frozen and he's under Pirates of the Caribbean, Hitler is totally alive. Like he totally escaped. He's in South America where they have no extradition treaty. Think about it.
Think about it. Well, and that's the thing.
Wait, hold on, real quick, Devin. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why did you've seen the thing with two heads and the incredible two-headed transplant? Why did they not do Hitler and Disney on one body? That would
but I don't think anyone at that time knew that Disney was like an anti-Semite,
right? That came out later. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but the Walt Disney Frozen thing was a thing.
That's fair.
Legend since his death.
Yeah.
It's like oh yeah, he's into cryogenics, like cryogenically frozen. Like they even if they didn't. Oh, you know what it is? It's that Disney copyright. There's no way.
See, if you make that movie now, it's camp, and I hate camp. I like
it'd be like
stupid
Sharknado.
shit. Yeah,
like Sharknado shit. But like with Walt Disney, it'd be like you'd have rights to get around his thing. But like Hitler, that's what they call
Hitler's public domain, guys.
Public domain.
Guys, Hitler's public domain.
Yeah. So, Devin, thank you for letting me spout off. Will you please finish your thought, though?
I honestly don't remember what my thought was at this point.
I apologize.
No, that's okay.
I'm a boorish American.
No. I'm sorry. I'm a Canadian. I'm sorry.
Devin, let me ask you this and see if you noticed this, because I didn't notice it until the second time around. But when in that very opening scene, and I know we keep going back to the first half of the movie because that's all I've seen twice. But when Freak Grinter, the reporter, is hearing about they stabbed that guy in the phone booth.
Mm-hmm.
He hears it from the police, and they're like, you hear both sides of the conversation. I swear to God, they're like, so you'll notify the family. Like, you're the police. That's the worst
and
part
that's
of your job. I'm a reporter,
and that's why it's
not notifying the fucking family.
And that's why it doesn't make sense that they're reporters. Like, it feels like they're reporters. Like, he's calling in and filing a story. He says, I've got this story and I've got to file this story. Like, that doesn't seem like something a spy or a CIA or FBI agent or anything would say. But then everything else has got to be spies because they send someone else in deep undercover to do this thing. The police call immediately. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's like MI5 shit.
I think him and the Cuban girl or whatever she's supposed to be, like, that's really badly overdubbed. Them being reporters is cover, is international spy cover the same way the nurse thing is. But for all of this exposition shit that gets buried, they never really explain that. Like, because that's kind of, well, it's kind of what reporters do too. It's kind of like, ooh, I got the scoop and I got an inside source, and so it's kind of spy shit. So it's like, if you're gonna make that distinction that like this guy isn't just your regular, this isn't your granddad's journalist, this is James Bond shit. You have to make that fairly explicit.
Well, also, Joe, I mean, like the cliche of like the tireless reporter, like the whole kind of like, wait, Hitler's coming back for the Fourth Reich? Should I notify the authorities? No. Fuck it. I'm getting a Pulitzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Should I cover this? It's the scoop of the century. Yeah. All that shit.
I do remember what it was that I was going to say, and it's not very insightful at all. But it was just like some mental math that I did really quickly. We are 70 years distant from the end of World War II. Like this year, we're 70 years distant from it. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the time, 1970, they're 25 years distant from it. It's still such a huge thing. And the kids who were born, like the baby boomers who were born at that time, like the Cold War paranoia, I think they're just like, let's find like an actual bad guy. Like a legitimate bad guy.
Oh yeah, I mean that's literally the previous generation's, nightmare.
Well, what would be, and what's like 25 years ago? From
Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like what if it, like,
Saddam's still alive, man. He's still in that spider hole.
Yeah, like Saddam or like in 20 years, if there's like and I was actually thinking like Bin Laden, like, right? We killed Bin Laden and we threw his body in the ocean, right? Like, we totally got him. Everything's fine.
Yeah, no, man. Nobody saw a photo.
Yeah, in 20 years, if there's like a what if Bin Laden was really secretly alive and living in Egypt or something like that, like that's a legit thing that people would be terrified of.
I'm going to say Australia. I think it's Bin Laden down under.
Bin Laden down under.
Okay. That'd be pretty good.
I'll accept that.
I expect a script treatment on my desk by tomorrow.
Damn it! You are
Tuesday.
Taskmaster.
I gotta work.
It's a holiday down
Tuesday.
here,
That's
man.
fair. It's long weekend. Tuesday. It's a holiday up here too.
Holiday weekend. I gotta
you.
spend time with my family, sir. You understand?
Absolutely.
So, gentlemen, it feels like we're ready for final judgment, and I'm going to throw it first to Joe. Is this cool or is this trash? And defend your position.
Easily trash. I'm going to say pretty much we touched on all the points of why when we compared it to what was the other film? They saved Hitler's brain.
Yeah.
Like if this had redeeming production value and had let the audience in on what could have been like kind of a campy spy, fun, gory, it could have been a lot of things. But like I said, it's like it could have been reduced to 6 pages of comics, done its little look, M. Night Shyamalan Twilight Zone thing at the end, and all right, fine, it didn't waste my time. But that whole first hour is brutal, and I just have to say no. That's trash.
Okay, can I ask you a follow-up question?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you're saying M. Night Shyamalan / EC thing, are you kind of referring to the fact that the reveal of her personal involvement in this is the twist? Are you saying a twist?
I think that there's a double twist they're trying to hide from you. One is that like, oh, my mother was in those camps and I worked on it, and so this is my revenge. Ha 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 ha! And then like also the Hitler thing, which they're trying to hide until the very, very end.
You're right. It is a double twist, and if one of those if the audience was aware of one of them, then it might have actually worked.
It might have had a build.
Yeah, but instead they're like so busy trying to hide from you the fact that it's Hitler that they forget to let you in on any of the rest of it, which would be fine.
It's like staring at the back of somebody's hand of cards for an hour.
It's like what?
It's like staring at the back of somebody's hand, like a poker hand, for like an hour. Like,
Yeah.
I might have something good. I might have something bad.
So
you're gonna have to match me to see.
It felt like the art director, or the not art director, but the director's notes were like, just remember, at all costs, keep the whole Hitler thing a secret. That's the big reveal. And it's like, well, you're bearing the lead because the big reveal is that and this other thing about her mom. So then they were just like, okay, all right, keep everything a secret. Got it. So they just obscured everything about the story and just like, don't let the viewer know anything. And if they'd showed us everything, it actually would have been better.
Exactly. If they had shown Hitler in Act 2, then you would have actually had a little dramatic tension where you as the viewer would be like, oh, Veronica Lake's working to save Hitler, and then the twist at the end of the movie might have actually worked.
Right, because you'd be like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, why would she agree? How did she get wrapped up in this? Like, what, is she Aryan? Like, it would have raised all these questions, and then instead it was just like, what the fuck is going on? There was only one question in this movie, and it was, well, 2 questions. It was, who is that again? And what the fuck is going on? And that's, although I will say this, with that's cool, as far as that's cool versus that's trash. Trash is a viewing experience, but because Matt and I have been riffing movies of late, I approached this the first time out with a riffing sensibility, and this actually might make a decent riff. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of space. There's a lot of bad production value to make fun of. There's just little things you can pick up on and things to make fun of, and then and a lot of that sort of what Mystery Science Theater does with some of their sloggier ones where they're like, yeah, anytime now. Just anytime you want to let me in on what the fuck is going on. So there's a lot of that, and there's definite riff potential, but it also might be because it is pretty sloggy in that first half. You might think it is, and then when you start doing it and you start trying to come up with 3 jokes a minute, then you're like, Ooh, there's a lot of space. A lot of space here.
My knee-jerk reaction is, yes, let's riff the shit out of this. Kyle said the same thing, and I was like, actually, I think once you sat down and cozied up with your notepad and this, you'd regret that pretty soon.
Yeah, I think so too. And that's so it's weird because like I was having fun riffing it, but that's like sitting there with my wife and just like making fun of stuff when it hit me, and that's like a joke every few minutes, every 5
minutes. Yeah, I mean,
and
every minute. But like
exactly.
3 jokes a minute, I was just like, then it would feel like that would quickly start to feel like work. Like, yeah. Unlike something that we've riffed before where it's like, no, this has enough going on to where it's like, there's spots where it's like, it's slow. But like we did Curse of the Swamp Creature, and that was a lot of fun. And it was, you have to be able to sit through a thing multiple times and go like, ugh, this 20 minutes is a slog. But mostly like I'm okay going through and trying to write jokes for it. This one, that I think it'd be a little rough.
Yeah, absolutely. I sat on my couch with my best friend Kim, and we started off riffing it like it was Mystery Science Theater. And after about 10 minutes, I think the most that we ever said to each other was, "What?"
Yeah. That again, one word game, right? Like in a word, what?
I think it's giving you too much credit, to be honest with you.
No, you're right.
I love slapping. Yeah, why is a way, but like, what's like? That's provocative. What were they thinking? What reaction do they want out of me? This is more like why?
Yeah.
Why? So, so you need to weigh in, Devin, officially.
Oh, it's trash. It's total trash.
Except not the Sonic Youth song Total Trash, which is great.
No, not the Sonic Youth song Total Trash. No, it's poorly plotted, it's poorly written, it's poorly acted, it's poorly constructed. It's just like, if you look at it purely from a technical perspective, there are hanging takes and establishing shots that don't make any sense, and music cues that disappear and reappear. Like, that was some of the biggest laughs in the movie, was when Screaming Girl discovers the bodies, and then at the minute the door closes and they cut to a next scene, the music, the score drops completely, and then the minute she shows up in the background again, the music comes back in. And you're just like, what?
It's ambient. It's just part of her environment.
It's what she's hearing in her head.
And if I believed for a second that was done on purpose, I might have been modestly impressed, but I don't think anything in that movie was done on purpose.
Okay, so we got
you know what I mean?
Yeah. We got 2 solid trashes.
Oh yeah.
So Joe has known me for a long time, and he knows that one of my favorite movies when I was a kid on Showtime was Laser Blast, and it's also one of my favorite Mystery Science Theater 3000s. It was the last of the Comedy Central Mystery Science Theaters, and there's a quote from that, a riff, that I constantly think of when I watch movies like this, and it's Crow said, this film went through a highly technical process called tension extraction before it was released to the theaters. I cannot stop thinking about that, where it's like, there is nothing compelling me to continue to watch this except for the fact that I'm going to talk about it with Devin and Kyle and Joe. Otherwise, not even morbid interest, not even being a cinemasochist, nothing would make me watch this. It's nothing works in it.
The only thing that would make me watch it, honestly, other than like talking to you guys about it, would be just like, this is Veronica Lake's last movie.
Okay. So I
like morbid curiosity.
Veronica Lake fan to sit through this though. Even if Veronica Lake, like the Queen of the Queens, who's like, I love Veronica Lake, like would be like, yeah, no, I'm not, like, oh, it's sad.
It's
like,
sad, yeah. I came
really
into it with
sad.
Kind of
it's really
cynical
sad.
rubbernecking kind of thing, and I was very quickly like, oh,
she
shit.
wears this like weird like head. I hesitate to call it a hat, but this thing in the first scene, I was like, and she looks so much like shit. We were like, she's like 48, and she looks like 62.
Yeah, she died like 2 years later of cirrhosis and kidney.
I think she was in her 50s. Yeah.
So it's like
she died at 50.
Yeah, 2 years later. And then so she's wearing this like hat, scarf thing, and I was like, oh shit, is she going to wear this the whole movie? Like maybe she did that thing like happens to some ladies where they went crazy thin and bald on top.
Yeah, I know. I thought
and
the
because
same thing.
the whole thing was her hair, that she was like vain about it, and I'm like, oh, she's going to wear this the whole time. And yeah, and then the film just in general feels like it's like made out of construction paper and something that's not quite grade school paste.
Yeah,
like
it's not even paper mache. They didn't even fucking bother with plaster of Paris. It's just
Do you know this would
or real glue. Like it's like real glue and paper. It's like no, it's like construction paper and like kitty scissors and like I don't know.
If this was a high school if this was a junior high school drama production, I might be impressed.
I'd be like, bravo. Yeah. But I'd also be, hey, drama teacher, like maybe get a real script next time.
I was totally thinking of that when you guys were describing the lab and how that terrible patina that they put on. Like, I was like, oh yeah, that totally reminds me of when I was in The Man of La Mancha in grade school, and it's like, oh, this is the prison for Cervantes prison. Like, yeah, we took some spray paint, like we painted it black, and then we just kind of did this like spritz of white on it, and it kind of looks like stone from the audience's perspective.
Right. Yeah.
It was that bad.
Like, it's be dungeony, and that's what's weird about that too. Is like your basement isn't a dungeon. I mean, it's presumably just
a
house.
It's a fucking
house.
It's not Florida, dumbass.
They didn't try and make it like stone, big stone bricks or anything. So it's just like, what is this supposed to be? It's like they just did. It was so many not giving a fuck.
It's
like
gothic
so
stucco.
many. It was a basket. Holy fuck! Who cares?
Yeah, there were a couple of interesting location shots, and that's practically it.
Were you laughing at it's a basket of holy fuck? Who cares?
I'm laughing about that, and I'm laughing about how we can't even like finish the judgment because we just like
we're just like, God damn, another thing.
Yeah, we're just so mad at this movie.
Bleeding out about how bad this is.
Okay, so what was the next thing? Redemptions or
no.
Inoculations.
It's me.
Antidotes.
So no, I it's trash. Just to be clear, in case there's any kind of gray area here, this is trash. It needs to be seen by no one
ever.
But, however, I'm still very interested in Brad Grinter, and I'm gonna hunt down one of those nudie movies, and I'm gonna bring you guys back.
Oh, please!
So
find Never the Twain Shall Meet.
Oh my God!
I will put everything on hold to watch and talk about Never the Twain Shall Meet. Seriously,
it's just Never the Twain.
Never the Twain.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll use all my PTO to take a week off work to do that.
So I do feel remiss. Hold on one sec, Deb.
Come down there.
I will come to your country and I will talk about your film.
And I will let you stay in my spare bedroom.
Good. I'm glad we are friends.
See how you like it. Yes.
We would be remiss if we did not. So Kyle was really bummed. He was prepared. He watched this damn thing, and he was excited to talk to us about it. He's totally bummed, and his one request was, please talk about the point of view shot from the patient's perspective. And I told these guys earlier before we started, I don't remember this at all.
I don't either.
Kyle, if you're listening, I'm sorry, I don't remember it.
I don't know. Yeah, when you asked, when you said we had to mention it, none of us could come up with what that meant.
I'm assuming it's the
either Max Bauer's perspective or Hitler's perspective.
Is it the final shot with Veronica Lake and the picture over her shoulder? Is that what he's talking about?
Her mom's portrait?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like the final shot of the film, practically.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't think I'm going to revisit this in any capacity.
No.
Like, I don't even know if I put on like a Beatles record and just have it on in the background and just like kind of look at it every once in a while in the corner of my eye just to see if I can see the shot. Like, I don't even think I could do it that way. Like eating Ben and Jerry's. Like nothing's going to bring me back here. But that being said, I'm still intensely interested in Grinter, like I said a minute ago. And so
he's a weird kook.
He did that biker movie. I think I might make it a Grinter sweep and have Kyle and Andrew talk about that biker movie.
What's it called?
Nice.
Devil's
Balls.
Balls.
Devil's Balls.
Hold on, let me pull up the iPad thing here.
The Devil's Pubes. Oh my God.
It's called Devil Rider with an exclamation point. It's on YouTube, the entire film.
Wow.
God.
It came out the same year as Flesh Feast, so it comes after it chronologically in IMDb. So apparently he did this and then immediately did Devil Rider.
Or maybe he was working on them simultaneously, and that's why this sucks. Maybe he was devoting all his attention to them.
I can't imagine.
He's like, my passion is the nude.
That he had.
No, this is a straight biker movie.
Well, maybe his passion was bikers. I think that guy had some things he was hiding.
I think he had some issues.
Do you think in Blood Freak, when he's all holier than thou, you think he got like Christianed out of being swinger?
Can I be honest with you? I think Blood Freak is the biggest fucking tongue-in-cheek con satire that people don't realize. Like, he's not Christian.
No, fuck no.
The whole thing,
He's
proselytizing, preachy thing, I think it's all a joke.
It's gotta be,
like
right?
At the end when he's like talking about like, be aware of the impurities you're putting in your body, and he starts coughing on a drag of a cigarette.
Yeah, and he's like smoking.
The whole thing's a fucking joke. It's a joke.
And he looks like.
I think it's all tongue in cheek.
I think it is too, but it's just fuck. It's like there's no way this is not. I mean, it's just like it's so ham-handed.
So, Devin, you've seen Blood Freak, yes?
Actually, I haven't.
Oh my god! Because when
sorry.
When we were talking about Brad Grinter, and you said something like sleazy Vincent Price,
that's exactly
you
it.
Gotta see him in Blood Freak as the narrator, as a Greek chorus.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I may do that when we hang up.
He is the Florida pimp Vincent Price.
Yeah, and you take
Florida pimp Vincent Price. Yeah. That is a hell of.
He could have been like a Miami Vice extra kind of thing, or like a bit player where he's like, hey, you want the coke? All right, we'll fucking do this deal, blah blah blah. But like, he's not talking. Brad Grinter doesn't have the the spooky thriller Vincent Price voice.
No, he literally reads his lines in Blood Freak as the narrator. He looks down at the page and then looks up at the camera and reads them, and it's amazing.
Wow.
And coughs.
Hey, you want some fucking yayo?
Okay.
Hey,
so that's going on the list, guys.
Okay, so antidotes.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have antidotes for this.
I was going to say...
hold on one sec, Joe. If you're new to this show, we traditionally offer an antidote if we feel like the film is veering more towards trash than cool. Obviously, we landed hard on the trash side of the fence. So we feel obligated to offer you, hopefully, a free alternative to this that makes up for you sitting through it. But it doesn't have to be free, and it doesn't have to be related to this either. It can be whatever you need it to be. Joe, go.
I was going to continue with the Hitler theme because internet loves Hitler, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, like if you saw this film and then you were like, blah, blah, like Hitler as a twist at the end, I would watch Mel Brooks' The Producers.
Nice!
That's awesome.
As
the original
from 1968, starring Gene Wilder and Zero Mostel, and it is amazing. And basically, if you don't know, Mel Brooks is a comic genius. It's pretty much, for me, it's The Producers and Blazing Saddles, which another recommendation, but I digress. The Producers is basically the story of a crazy Broadway producer who is up to his ears in debt and figures out that if he gets money from people to produce a play and it flops in the first week, he gets to keep all the money. So he enlists Gene Wilder as his reluctant accountant, and they go in on this thing together. So they conspire to make an intentional flop, and they get the worst script, and they get a script from a Nazi sympathizer. It's an old German guy, and he's like, "Oh, I was in the war and whatever." And it's called Springtime for Hitler. And so they're like, "This is it. This is it. There's no way this won't be terrible." And so they do that, and they hire the worst actors and everything else, and they do it. And well, I'll just let you see it and see how it plays out. But it's very funny, and it stood the test of time.
Brilliant.
And it's great. It's great for the Busby Berkeley-esque musical numbers alone are phenomenal and hilarious. It's very great. So,
absolutely.
So yeah, The Producers.
Can't second that enough.
I can third it so hard, you guys.
I'm thirding you so hard.
Yeah, that will erase all memory of whatever this fucking thing was that we just watched. Flesh Feast.
Mm-hmm.
Never to be mentioned again.
So, Devin, I just sent you a picture of Brad Grinter.
That's what that was? I got that too.
Did you get it? Can you open it?
It said file.
I'm downloading it. I just want you. It may affect my ability to respond to you.
I just want you to see it while we're on the air.
Whoa!
Florida pimp Vincent Price. Yes.
Yes. Wow.
All right, folks, you got to watch Blood Freak. That's going to be mine, but go ahead, Devin.
Oh my God. Okay, I have to recalibrate my brain after that. Interestingly enough, sorry, go ahead. What?
Oh, I was just like, what is that poster behind him? There's like some kind of weird English teen idol, and then like a cat-faced man.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a footballer, and then like a
somebody took Herschel, the main character.
Okay,
he's the Elvis Glenn Danzig guy. And they took a screenshot of him and put that behind him, and then they took when he turns into the turkey monster and put that picture of the turkey monster up there.
Oh, guys, I have to watch this movie now because Turkey Monster,
dude,
what?
It is the best Thanksgiving movie ever. It is bizarre.
Okay,
it's great.
And the gal that plays the lead nurse in this, Christine Powell.
Okay,
sound right? She's Angel in that movie. She's one of the main characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's got a whole stable thing going on, kind of like.
Like he's the David Koresh of B movies in the greater Miami area.
I thought you were gonna say something like, I don't know.
I was gonna be
Thomas
like John
Anderson,
Ford,
or
like
something
Koresh,
like that too.
Fit, baby,
David Koresh.
He's the David Koresh of B movies in the greater Miami area in the 1960s.
Okay.
It's really specific.
Devin.
Yeah.
Antidote.
Yes. My antidote
fix us
is I don't know if this will fix you, but it's interestingly enough, it is entirely to do with Veronica Lake. Veronica Lake was not a great actress, but she did a lot of great movies, and to watch her in this made me incredibly sad. So my antidote is actually a film from 1942 called I Married a Witch.
I've never seen that. I saw that when I was researching this.
It's weird. It's really weird, which is why I feel okay. Like, it's not psychotronic because that didn't exist in 1942. But she plays a witch who was killed in Salem during the witch trials, and she and her father, another witch, put a curse on all the male descendants of the guy who put her to the flame. And then in 1942, she is somehow released and falls in love with the current male descendant, played by Friedrich March, who played Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in the 1931 Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It's 77 minutes. It's an hour and 15 minutes. It's this weird, cute little
Is there a nosy
romance
neighbor
thing? Oh yeah,
there's a nosy neighbor.
Yeah, there's not a nosy neighbor. Friedrich March is engaged to somebody else, and then she casts a love spell on him. And yeah, it's just this, it's a 1942 romantic comedy, but it's also witches and murder and this weird, like, her father is still a spirit, and so most of his scenes he is like smoke escaping from a bottle or something like that. What? Like, it's this weird little cool little movie, and it's not perfect, and it's not like This Gun for Hire or Sullivan's Travels or anything. Right. But it's just so slightly off center and off kilter and weird that I feel like even though it's an old classic Hollywood movie, it kind of would appeal in some ways to the psychotronic movie fan. And it has Veronica Lake, adorable 1942 Veronica Lake, and Friedrich March. It's really good.
No, I'm totally down.
That's great.
So
cool.
Devin, are you familiar with her rep as someone to work with?
Yeah, apparently she was not easy to work with.
Yeah, so
Fun to drink with, though?
someone was quoted saying she was known as the bitch and she deserved the title. Joel McCrea, her co-star in Sullivan's Travels, turned down a co-starring role in I Married a Witch, saying life's too short for 2 films with Veronica Lake.
Yeah.
And during the filming of The Blue Dahlia, screenwriter Raymond Chandler referred to her as Veronica Lake.
Yeah.
So she had some detractors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
but again,
sad life.
if she's an alcoholic who's also a schizophrenic, it would be hard to work with her.
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh,
sounds
also,
yeah.
yeah. The last thing I'll say about I Married a Witch is that the screenplay is written by famous blacklisted writer Dalton Trumbo.
Oh, I love
really?
Johnny Got His Gun.
Yeah. So there's a lot of
He's like
great talent in that.
He's like the second most famous blacklisted Hollywood screenwriter, I think, after Elia Kazan, right?
After Elia Kazan, yeah.
Have you guys read Johnny Got His Gun?
I have it on my shelf, but I actually haven't read it.
Did he write that, or did he write the screenplay? I forget.
I don't know.
No, he wrote the book. He wrote the book Johnny Got His Gun.
It's really good. So is a movie, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of the Metallica video, it's a really good movie.
Johnny's got his gun. That one, right? Aerosmith. Yeah. Aerosmith, Metallica. That's the same band, right?
All right. Hey, you guys. This was awesome.
Yes. Oh,
This might be one of the longest episodes, which is weird.
Yeah.
We had so much to say about so little of a movie.
Like, literally, the episode's almost twice as long as the movie was.
Yeah. So like, well, that's our culture now. It's like, hey, this thing that shouldn't matter, I'm going to go on and on and on about it because it sucks.
But the thing is, the first, again, like how much you edit it out is going to be different. But like the first 20 minutes, we don't talk about the movie at all.
But that's great.
Absolutely.
Because fuck this movie. And I just like talking to you guys and it's fun. And we can go like, oh yeah, that movie anyway.
I'm never going to curb a good conversation. I had a great time talking with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
Me too. I had such a good time. I've had literally the worst 24 hours of the year was the beginning of this week. And one of the things that got me through it was knowing like I'm going to talk bullshit about a terrible movie and drink and have a good time with people on the internet. So thank you. This was great.
Thank you. And I hope that you guys are willing to do this again too.
Absolutely.
I think
anytime you want a Canadian on your podcast, you know who to call.
I think this show is going to kind of press forward in a more rotatey kind of way like this, and just kind of be.
I like it.
Switching around. Yeah, I think it's a good mix up.
Devin,
shine the bat signal at me.
Devin, can I make a suggestion? Do everyone a favor and take that picture.
America.
Move to America.
Never. Or go ahead. What's your second part?
You could just move to Minnesota.
Donald Trump's going to be president.
It's like the same thing. No, I was going to say
it's really not. Please continue.
It's not. It's not. I know. I was going to say take that picture that Matt sent you and please put that as your Skype profile picture.
Yeah,
it's my Skype profile. Yeah, I'll do that.
Because I'm just looking at that. Matt's got a picture, and then you've got because Matt's got a picture, and I put one up today because I had to like redo a Skype thing, whatever. And then so your thing is like the generic thing, so it looks like an egg is gonna like have sex
penetrate a butt.
It's an egg is gonna have sex with a special pillow.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
But right next to it is this picture that Matt sent of a sleazy Miami Vice Vincent Price.
Yeah. No.
And I'm like,
that's totally going to be my Skype profile picture.
Devin Bruce, what do you want? What do you want?
I'm going to write a song called Miami Vice Vincent Price.
Vice Vincent Price. Hey, they call me the Miami Vice Vincent Price.
So you guys, again, thank you so much for talking about this awful fucking movie with me. You made it fun, and I was not looking forward to discussing the movie, but I had such a good time despite the film because you guys are so rad. So thank you, and thank you to Scott and everybody else out there for listening. Scott, we love you. Get better soon. Can't wait to have you back on the show whenever you're feeling up to it.
Get better soon, Scott.
Yeah. So you folks out there, just pay attention to like the Twitter feed and our website, that'scool.trash.com, and the Twitter feed is at that's_trash. I'm kind of irregularly just doing some episodes and getting different guests on. So I'll have Kyle and Andrew Shaw on here soon, and there'll be more coming. I don't know what we're watching next. It's we're flying by the seat of our pants. It's just getting crazy. But I've had a great time, and thanks a lot, guys. Do you have any final words?
Oh, me?
Anybody?
Oh. Keep on not watching bad stuff and watch the good bad stuff.
I thought you were going to say keep on.
God damn it! That sounded like a poem in my head.
I thought you were going to say keep on Hitlering.
Yeah, keep on Hitlering and don't Hitler.
This one's for democracy. This one's for democracy.
There you go.
That's good. See, that's good. How about wait, fuck. Oh, you're better at this than I am, Devin. Canadians. God damn it. Okay,
we can stop Hitler blue balls in our lifetime.
Yeah. Hey,
everyone wants more Hitler.
Don't Hitler the small stuff. That's my advice.
Don't Hitler the small stuff. And guess what?
Yeah.
It's all small stuff, you guys.
Yeah, and when you look at it, it's all small stuff. Just don't Hitler the small stuff, all right? Be excellent to everyone.
All right. Everybody, thanks for listening. Thanks, guys. I had a great time. And for That's Cool, That's Trashed, I'm Matt Howell.
I'm Joe Kincher.
And I'm Devin R. Bruce.
And you folks out there, stay trashy.
That's trash.
It's garbage, folks.
And this one is for democracy.
Are you insane? Carl! Bonito! I had nothing to do with it. It was Eichmann and Goebbels.